It's Tuesday evening and you're watching Primetime News. Good evening and many thanks for joining us. I'm Selima Shimwefeleni Masipa. We commence with a water session currently underway in the capital. Rashid Mbazira, Secretariat of the African Ministers' Council Technical Advisory Committee on Water, during an interview with the media on Monday, noted the committee's desire to bring together thought leadership on matters concerning water, food security, energy and environmental security in order to promote regional cooperation on regional water resources. Let's listen in.
By thinking water, together with agriculture or food security, thinking about it from the terms of energy, because the dams that have been swept away by excess rainfall in Malawi, for instance, was generating power that was connecting or that was producing power for industrial production. So if it's not there anymore, we're having an issue. So we would like to bring together this thinking of water, energy, food security, and environmental security in order to be able to promote regional cooperation on our water resources, to be able to promote well-being, because sanitation is what leads to the well-being and productivity of the labor force, and also look at other aspects that go beyond that. An unsettled population, a hungry population, is going to be an agitated population. So even for elements of peace and stability, you'll find that there are linkages from what these ministers are going to be deliberating here to what will happen in the stability of our population. So that's what is bringing us here. This is a very important meeting, coming off a COVID-19 pandemic, and then having a year that has been with extremes of weather contributing to circumstances that can destabilize our populations and also are leaving our people removed from service of basic services that they already had but have been destroyed because of extreme water disasters.
We now turn our focus on mental health matters. As the world commemorated World Mental Health Day on Monday, the World Health Organization Regional Director for Africa, Dr. Mashidiso Moeti, noted that the COVID-19 pandemic has contributed to an estimated 25% global rise in depression and anxiety. Shalva Vels filed this insert.
Moeti revealed this in a statement yesterday in commemoration of the World Mental Health Day, held under the theme Make Mental Health and Well-Being for All a Global Priority. She stated that more than 116 million people in Africa were already estimated to be living with mental health conditions prior to the pandemic, and that the suicide rate as well as the exponential rate of alcohol use and abuse among adolescents as young as 13 years old remain particularly concerning, adding the urgent need to strengthen regulatory systems to close the gaps that allow young people easy access to alcohol, contributing to heavy episodic drinking rates of up to 80% among 15 to 19-year-olds. Moeti said insufficient funding for mental health remains the most significant impediment to efforts to expand Africa's mental health workforce, with fewer than 2 mental health workers for every 100,000 people. The majority of them are psychiatric nurses and mental health nursing assistants.
Staying with mental health, in the spirit of commemorating World Mental Health Day, DNAF Entertainment on Saturday hosted a music show aimed at contributing towards the fight against mental health stigmatization, as well as to encourage people to seek assistance for mental health challenges. Linnea Dishena filed this insert.
The Speak Out Seek Help SOSH event was a collaboration with the Ministry of Health and Social Services, Lifeline, Childline, and the Office of the First Lady, amongst other partners. It brought artists together to spread mental health awareness and to fight stigmatization through music. Founder of DNAF Entertainment and SOSH organizer Naftali Amukwelele, who is also well known in the music industry as DNAF, said he got the idea to host such an event because many musicians battle mental health issues, especially due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Amukwelele said musicians suffered huge financial losses as no music shows took place because of the pandemic. He added that mental health problems are not only experienced by musicians but by many young Namibians who suffered various losses due to COVID-19. For Nampa TV, Linnea Dishena.
On to continental happenings. Uganda's Ministry of Health on Monday said Ebola deaths in the country have risen to 17 from 10 registered 2 days ago. Let's get the details from this report.
Emmanuel Ainebiona, a spokesperson for the Ministry of Health, in a statement issued in Kampala, the capital of Uganda, said the number of deaths since the virus was first reported in the country on September 20 now stands at 17. Ina Biona said as of the 9th of October, the cumulative number of confirmed cases was 48, after 4 new confirmed cases were registered in the last 48 hours. Of the 48 confirmed cases, 9 are health workers. The cumulative number of recoveries is 14 people. Earlier on Monday, Ina Biona confirmed that a team of senior World Health Organization officials was in the country to discuss support for the Ebola response. Reporting for Primetime News, I'm Michael Madimba.
When we return, Namibia introduces revised accommodation rates for locals and SADC country members. Welcome to Primetime Biz, where we break down everything business and economics. In a move that will see both local and SADC tourists benefit, Namibia Wildlife Resorts has introduced a SADC and domestic reward plan that offers lower prices for accommodation to locals and those from SADC countries. More from this report.
NWR spokesperson Nelson Ashipala on Monday said the revised rates are valid for new bookings from 1st November to 31st October 2023, and they grant everyone the opportunity to visit resorts and explore what Namibia has to offer. He stressed being the only company allowed to operate in parks, ensuring affordable prices is not only an obligation but a must, as it gives a great chance to view wildlife in their natural habitat and create great experiences. Ashipala noted that with the release of the latest SADC and domestic rates, citizens can now travel to some of Namibia's best resorts at a fee as low as 660 Namibian dollars per person upon presentation of a name leisure discount card, including dinner and breakfast. Namibia, over the past couple of months, has launched initiatives like Tourism Digital Marketing Campaign to rebuild consumer confidence and advance travel recovery post-COVID-19, and continue to experience a growing trend in tourism arrivals from late 2021 to the second quarter of 2022. For Nampa TV, Linnea Dishana.
The Bank of Namibia announced the launch of the FinTech Innovations Regulatory Framework, which outlines how FinTech innovations that are not currently subject to the bank's existing regulations will be treated.
This follows the recent facilitation of an information session with 30 existing and aspiring financial technology startups on identifying solutions to regulatory challenges. The bank also shared information on the FinTech Innovations Regulatory Framework, eligibility and application procedures by Bank of Namibia, Startup Namibia, and High-Tech Transfer Plaza Select. In order to promote innovation in Namibia, the bank's framework is critical in identifying and encouraging fintech services across various sectors such as banking, payment systems, and cross-border remittances. The session, hosted by the Bank of Namibia Innovation Hub in collaboration with Startup Namibia and High-Tech Transfer Plaza Select, aimed at fostering innovation technology transfer and the development of new regulations that are responsive to innovation. The current financial and technological landscape, according to Bank of Namibia Deputy Governor Epson Wanguta, is pushing the boundaries of central banks, necessitating the need to adapt to the new reality of unprecedented technological advancements. Reporting for Primetime News, I'm Michael Madimba.
That's all the top news we had for you this evening. Stay tuned for the business and economics roundup, followed by the weather forecast. Welcome to Sport Planet. We begin with football. Namibia's young warriors crashed out of the 2023 COSAFA qualifiers following a 5-2 defeat to South Africa in Eswatini on Monday. The under-20 team needed nothing short of a victory to keep their hopes of qualifying for the semi-finals alive from Group C. The young warriors, Alberto van Wyk, scored the quickest goal of the tournament in the first minute of the game. Namibia's last group game is against Malawi on the 12th of October.
Look, it was difficult, very, very difficult. You know, our boys, they only played one tournament during the year. The rest of the year there was no football. As we speak now, there's still no football in Namibia. There's no league going on for the past how many years now. Not that it's an excuse, but you can see, you know, the level of the South African players and level of us. These boys are playing in the PSL and also in the first division. So you can see they were comfortable on the ball, they were fit. We did well in the first half, very well, but then we went down because of the lack of fitness. We never played a friendly game internationally, so we were just playing friendlies in our country, Windhoek. So our preparation was not okay, to be precise, and also, you know, look, they were just better than us on the day. We tried, our boys tried, but their level was different. First up, we could manage them, we can match them. We scored one goal the first 2 minutes or few seconds. They scored one, later we scored again, they scored again. As from there, you know, things were just going backwards for us because the level were too high for our players, simply because of a lack of football.
Staying with football, organizers on Monday announced that Lionel Messi will headline a star-studded lineup for a match for peace in tribute to fellow Argentina soccer great Diego Maradona on November 14 in Rome. In addition to Messi, former Brazilian star Ronaldinho, Italian World Cup winner Gianluigi Buffon, and Roma's Portuguese coach Jose Mourinho confirmed their presence in a video published by the We Play for Peace platform for the third edition of the Match for Peace, organized by a foundation created by Pope Francis. Former World Cup winner Maradona died aged 60 of heart failure in November 2020. The match will take place on November 14 at the Olympic Stadium in Rome, less than a week before the start of the World Cup in Qatar. Stand by for your sports roundup. With the sports news, we've come to the end of tonight's newscast. Many thanks for watching. Do make a date with us tomorrow for the Primetime News Midweek Edition. From myself, Salima Shimwefeleni Masipa, and the entire production crew behind the scenes, it's good night.